Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the art of nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Yo. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Art of Nonsense podcast, episode 7. I'm Chris Anthony, and that's...
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. I'm sorry.
What?
You did good.
That was
you
that
did
was
good.
the first time I had a perfect intro, bro.
You did good. I messed up. I was expecting something else.
That's the first time I think I haven't messed up once, chat.
Oh,
I haven't messed up once.
You did great. You did great. Shout out to Chris.
That was the first take, son, and he was like, like, what were you waiting for? What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh man, I don't know. I was stuck for a second.
Hey yo. Oh man. All right.
God.
I'm
Okay.
Chris Anthony, and that's
Lan Mind is explosive. I feel like I sound like the Costco guys now. You know, and I'm Big Justice, the double chocolate cookie. That's what I feel like we're doing.
You're such a dad content guy, man. Holy
bro,
crap.
come on, they're everywhere, bro.
Not for me. They never pop up on my timeline ever in life.
Did you ever see the one where he's getting a haircut and everybody in the barbershop is asking him, "What's that in your hand?" The double chocolate cookie.
You know,
now he needs to go to Sesame
timeline.
Street and work with fucking Cookie Monster. That's what he needs to do.
This is your timeline. You got dad joke timeline, like locked down, bro. Locked down.
It's everywhere. Right. And you know, back in the day, he was a wrestler too. He tried out for WWE in the development team.
That's probably why you like his shit.
No, it's
my language.
It's really cringe, bro. Because it feels like an episode out of Sesame Street or Dora, like the way they talk.
I mean, maybe that's what they're going for, though.
Maybe, I don't know.
And it's clearly working.
Oh no, it is working. It's working. Them, the little Rizzler kid, he's doing some rocks. I don't know, man. Anyway,
you know what else has been working? Call of Duty. Every single year, every single fall time, they come out with a brand new game.
Yes.
And Lou, what are your thoughts on this year's Call of Duty, which they say they've been working on for the past 4 years?
Yeah. So if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is set to release in October, and they had their COD Next recently, and over 260 creators were invited, and they got to try out the multiplayer, zombies, and new Warzone. The one thing that I remember when Chris and we watched the Xbox showcase, they had given us an opportunity to look at the new movement, and the Omni movement was something that we've never seen before in Call of Duty. We've seen it in other games.
Like Max Payne.
Max Payne is one of them, and what is it? Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. So we've seen that kind of move, but nothing in Call of Duty before. So this changes the game a little bit. And people were saying that after playing it, it's gonna be a very large skill gap. I don't know. I'm excited for it because we're getting something fresh. And I don't really play multiplayer that much, but for whatever reason, after watching them test out on COD Next, I really want to play multiplayer now. That's how I think we all got into Call of Duty. It was just multiplayer. Warzone is still new. It's going to be 5 years in spring next year, and they're going to be bringing Verdansk back, which got us all into Battle Royale Warzone. But the one thing people keep saying is Warzone saved, and I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think it will ever be saved because I don't think it's ever gonna be the way it was. They did bring back the emotes. They did bring back the spray cans. That's something that was in the original Call of Duty. The movement is really different. So I don't know if that changes anything for me. Today, Chris and I were filming this on Friday. You're seeing this on Monday. The beta's open. It's a closed beta for about 4 days, and Chris and I are gonna be trying it and seeing what's the hype all about. So I'm excited for it because it is different. They have Treyarch behind them. I love Treyarch games. I did like a Cold War Black Ops, but yeah, I'm excited. What about you, Chris? I know you gave up on Call of Duty, but does this change anything for you?
I think I think it could be. It's always fun. Call of Duty's Call of Duty, right?
Mhm.
And I enjoy Call of Duty to an extent.
Yeah.
The whole save Warzone thing. The only issue I have with that is people got to remember Warzone came out at a completely different time of the world.
Yeah.
It was COVID time.
Yeah. Everyone was inside.
We were all home. We all needed some kind of an escape, and Warzone just dropped at the right time.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of issues with Warzone still.
Yeah, yeah.
So it wasn't like a perfect game. It's just the experience that we had. I don't think we're ever gonna have that experience again, unfortunately, right?
Sad.
It's the same thing with Fortnite, right? When Fortnite first came
Fortnite
out,
was big too, yeah.
it was a completely different experience as it is now. Granted, they keep changing stuff up, and Fortnite's doing a good job. It's
They're
just
the best
Call of Duty,
collaborator, like
I think,
of
yes,
all time.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the only one that beats them is Dead by Daylight somehow. Dead by Daylight got a collab with literally
That's true.
every single, I don't know how they do it, where they're getting their money from, whatever.
Yeah.
But Call of Duty does a good job with collabs as well. I think their events suck for the most part. They maybe had like one good event in the past couple years.
Yeah.
And it sucks for them because they're always, to me, in a lose-lose situation, right? They try something new, people don't like it. Like I saw people complaining about the zombies already because they added shield plating to zombies. They're like, why are they making it like Warzone? It's supposed to be round-based. And it's just like, bro, what do you want them to do? If you want the same old stuff, you can go back and play it. It's available to you to play. Okay? It's available. Go and play it then. If you don't want them to try new things and try to figure stuff out, they're in a lose-lose. They can't really do anything about it. But I am happy that the game is going to be on Game Pass for me. So
that's a big deal. Well, because now, Xbox, Microsoft, they own Activision. So it's no more PlayStation exclusives.
That's how I got the freaking beta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, it's connected to an old account, but that's okay. That's a different story. I get to play it for what I already paid for.
Yeah.
And I already play a bunch of Game Pass games. Lou knows this because Game Pass has a bunch of indie stuff on there. But Call of Duty's Call of Duty. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then don't play it. You don't have to. It's not something you have to buy. It's not something you have to play. I really only play it because you play it. You know what I'm saying? And you're my friend.
Aww.
And I like playing games with my friend, unfortunately.
That is
so
sweet.
That's it, bro. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something about the zombie stuff. I was just like thinking about that too. They did bring back round-based zombies. If you think about the last iterations of zombies, right now we have something that's like DMZ zombies. It's okay, but it's not like the traditional round-based zombies. And then Black Ops Cold War had like a open world kind of zombies, but it wasn't round-based. So bringing back round-based zombies, you will expect that you're going to get that kind of gameplay that you're used to from Black Ops 3 to 1 World at War. Those kind of where there's no shields, there's no health meter, and it's a little bit smaller, and you kind of like, you start off and there's doors you got to open up to move. This one, you're just out in the open and things happen. I get it. I respect it, but I do want the OG ones. I know you say you could go back and play, but I don't know. Not everybody has the old games. You want to play the new games with your friends that everyone has now. Trying to get you back on Black Ops 3 is hard.
If you have Game Pass, they're all available to you.
Yeah,
they're all available to you.
Is it crossplay still? Like being that it's on Game Pass?
I don't know. That we would have to look into, but I'm pretty sure all the Call of Duties are now on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Activision, being bought out for $7 billion or whatever it was.
Shout out Xbox, you feel me?
Yeah. Microsoft is doing their thing, but they're not really doing their thing because it's not really games. I mean, the showcase was great, but I mean, the highlight right now is Call of Duty. This is their big first time under the umbrella of Microsoft. And I think this is a great title to start it off with Black Ops 6. So I'm excited for that. And then we have the new Warzone map, which is kind of resemblance of Rebirth Island. It's only up to 45 players. Some people are not excited about it because they want big maps. They did promise us Verdansk in spring next year, but the big map hasn't gotten any love. And I think the reason for that, Chris, and you may agree with me, is that people have gotten accustomed to the faster paced play of games on Warzone. They're tired of the long plays.
I think for most people, or at least for the developer team, they see the popularity of what Rebirth is because Rebirth feels more like Call of Duty. I've always said anything resurgence wise is literally just team deathmatch.
Yeah.
With a circle. That's it. That's what Resurgence is to me. So it's a faster pace. It's fun. You get to die more. Whereas Battle Royale, you got your death. You got the gulag. If you lose that, you got to get bought back. GG's. Have fun.
Yeah.
So I think they see the popularity of the Resurgence. That's why they keep focusing on Resurgence maps.
Yeah, and they put the rank play there too, and people were upset about that.
You know what I'm saying? So like they see that that's what a lot of people love playing. Granted, I know a lot of like the bigger streamers still enjoy the big map.
Yeah,
and they want the big map to keep changing and evolving, kind of how they were doing with Verdansk. And I think that's what people miss. Verdansk. Or not even just Verdansk. What's the other one? Caldera was evolving. At the end of the Caldera days, the map was good.
Yeah, I would agree.
At the end of so why are they neglecting that? They can do both.
Yeah, and no floating loot. I've been saying this for years now.
Yeah.
Can we stop having the loot be on the floor? It's so annoying. They got rid of the backpack system, also too with the Warzone. So you're just having your satchel. And I think these are pluses. They're trying to make it new and fresh by bringing old things back, but a different iteration of it. But
right,
man,
just bring it back.
I would say the Modern Warfare 2 Warzone was bad. Like that was disgusting. They fixed it with Modern Warfare 3.
Was such a waste. What a waste of time.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 Warzone was a lot better, big improvement, more movement, a less clunkiness. But I think until we get our hands on it, man, this may be another upgrade, but it will never be what it was. Yeah, it will never.
You're never gonna get that same feel again.
Yeah, unless we have another pandemic.
Not only because of that, but when Warzone first came out, nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah, it was new to everybody. It was fresh.
There was no metas. Yeah. There was no nothing. Yeah. It was just choose the gun you like and play. Yeah. I used to run with a P90 and an M4, bro.
You're right.
It was fun.
And it was 5 attachments. Now they're going to be 8 attachments. What? Come on, just give me 5. Now it's like
if you don't have a meta, guess what? Good luck, bum.
Yeah.
You're going to get smoked every time. You know what I'm saying? So,
and there's a lot of accounts that benefit off that now because that's all they do. They make YouTube videos and websites. Yeah, I mean, I use it too because you have to.
You have no choice at this point.
You can't just use whatever you think looks good.
Everybody don't work like that. A speed demon, a movement demon. They're going crazy. Listen, man.
Yeah,
it all changed. It's the same thing that happened with Fortnite. Yeah, everything changes. The player base changes, which is what ruins these games. You know, so that's pretty much it. You know.
So, speaking of changes, we have the indies taking over the AAA titles, starting off with Black Myth Wukong breaking records of concurrent players on Steam. That's not even talking about PlayStation. Right now, it's only available on PlayStation and Steam Digital. Soon, they'll be coming to Xbox. But Chris has just recently beat it. And Chris, tell us a little bit about your experience with this indie title and how it compares to a lot of AAA titles that have been coming out, like Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws.
9.5 out of 10.
Wow, off the rips, the puti fritos.
No, it's a polished game. I say this a lot, especially with indie games nowadays. You can feel the passion within the game.
Okay.
Right? You can feel that they took their time. They thought out a lot of different opportunities and things that you can do. It's also a challenging game, but a rewarding, challenging game. It's not too much where it's like, all right, you stink, whatever. They give you opportunities to explore the lanes and find stuff to make your life easier, level up, do all that kind of stuff. And it's fun. Now, Star Wars, I haven't played, so personally, I can't say anything.
Yeah, but they get a lot of backlash, bro.
All the gamers, all the streams I've seen a couple streams of people streaming it. They didn't look like they were having fun. Yeah. Granted, some people are going to like this. Some people are going to love this game. There's always going to be people that love it.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Like with the Assassin's Creed games, I like the Assassin's Creed games. Some people hate them.
Well, some people say they dropped the ball on Valhalla, but you love it.
I understand it. It's a good game. It's not a good Assassin's Creed game. If that makes sense. Those that know. It's a good game. It's not a good Assassin's Creed game. Like it could have just been called Valhalla. They just put the Assassin's Creed name to sell it.
Yeah, like the Joker movie could have just been a Psycho movie.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There you go.
You know, so with Ubisoft, they're such a huge engine. Like they put out a lot of content.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of misses, at least as of recent, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the bigger development studios, even Call of Duty.
Yeah.
a lot of misses. It's not good gaming. Like the last Modern Warfare 3 campaign was horrible.
Yeah.
That was a horrible campaign. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
The Call of Duty campaigns used to be really fun.
Yeah. I'm hoping this one is too. We haven't really heard much about the campaign, but I'm hoping it's good too.
Like what happened? It seems like they stopped caring about that and started caring more about how to get money. Right? It seems like there's less passion in the games.
Yeah.
Which we can feel as a gamer. I can feel. Right?
Yeah.
It feels like there's less passion and you just want money. Right?
I mean, it is about money. I mean, they're a big industry.
Right.
So.
But here's the thing: the indie games are making the money.
That is true. Yeah, you're right. When you're comparing the two,
Look at how much money Black Myth Wukong just made.
Yeah.
In its first week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They outperformed what they probably thought they were gonna do.
Yeah.
And they made a crazy amount of cash. One, they made it cheaper than the rest of the games. It was $60.
Yeah.
I beat my first playthrough took almost 40 hours. 40 hours pretty much.
Yeah. And you was playing nonstop. You were addicted to it.
That's 40 hours worth of gameplay.
Yeah.
For $60.
Yeah.
It's like $1.50 an hour, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing the perfect math.
No, I know. I get what you're saying.
And me and Lou played It Takes Two.
Oh, which one game of the year?
2 games.
Yeah.
They only have 2 games. The developer team, hold on. So Game Science made Black Myth Wukong. AAA Studios, which made 2 phenomenal games, A Way Out, which was really good.
Way Out.
And It Takes Two, which won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
That's a smaller development team. They only have 2 games under their belt.
Yeah.
Games like Kena, Bridge of Spirits, which we both
great game.
thoroughly enjoyed. You can feel the passion behind the game.
And that was their first game.
That's their only game.
Yeah.
It's Ember Lab Studios.
Yeah.
That's their only game. I can't wait to see what these studios keep putting out.
Yeah.
The It Takes Two developers, Hazelight, Ember Lab, and now Game Science. I want to see what they do. Because they put out for their first couple projects, it's bangers. Small development team. They probably got a publishing deal with like the bigger ones. Like I know It Takes Two is on EA.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
And I think they signed with PlayStation. That's why right now it's an exclusive with Sony, the Black Myth Wukong, which I think helped them publish it.
No, that was a lie. That was a lie.
Oh, I read that on Twitter.
That was a lie. Yeah. They were trying to. The people were trying to. That was a lie.
Oh,
but
man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are the indie games not only doing well, but they feel like good games?
Yeah.
Right? Even if there's little flaws here and there, which Black Myth Wukong has some flaws, which is why it wasn't a 10 out of 10, 9.5 for me. But I'm okay with those flaws because those are fixable. They already did a patch update. You saw it. You sent me the freaking thing like, oh, easy mode. They patched it.
Easy mode.
They can fix the games. But off rip, the game was smooth. The graphics were beautiful. And the pacing and the story and everything, it was a good game.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people are saying the new Star Wars games feel dead.
Well, I think people are upset too, is because people paid $100 and something to get the early access, and
it erased their stuff, right?
Well, yeah. So they had bugs, and Ubisoft put out a update which had people delete their saved game to fix all the bugs. Access. Yeah. So whatever they played for the first 3 days that they paid $110 for doesn't count anymore because they have to erase it. And they said you can continue to play it, but you're still gonna get bugs. So it's like, I don't care how much you pay, but now they're giving them gifts towards the game, you know, for
better.
Yeah. But this is not the first time Ubisoft has done it. That's why people are afraid about the new Assassin's Creed that's gonna be coming out this year, where all the microtransactions and everything, and they're just trying to make a buck. It sucks, man.
That's what it feels like. That's what I mean by they don't feel like Wukong. They're not charging me extra for anything.
Yeah.
I got to explore for the extra stuff. They're not charging me anything for extra skins.
Yeah.
They're not charging me anything for like. What are we doing though? You know, why do you hide stuff behind the paywall?
Yeah.
Like I want the people to pay for it, but at the same time, it's like I shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
To get something, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like games like The First Descendant or
Yeah. First Descendant. Yeah.
One, it was free. Two,
we had a lot of fun, man. We spent a lot of time.
Two, you can access all the stuff without paying money for it.
Yeah.
Does it take a lot of time?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It's a grind.
Yeah.
But if you're okay with that and you like that kind of game,
and it's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
I didn't spend a dime on the game. I spent $10 for like the stupid battle patches to see.
Yeah.
But it was $10.
It was $10.
That's because I felt like it was $10.
Yeah, I got the game for free. What's $10? Yeah.
You want to.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are we doing this where those games are being successful? They're still successful. Granted, the player count's going to go down because people aren't going to be type grindy like that.
Yeah.
But if you're like a fan of Destiny, if you're a fan of those type of games, I can see you playing that for years.
Yeah.
Just to keep it. And they're already coming out with a new season.
Yeah, I think it came out already. I think it came out today.
New everything.
Yeah.
New everything.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah.
Why?
I think this is where Helldivers dropped the ball. Yeah. You see, we think alike.
Helldivers.
Yeah. Another great game, but they dropped the ball, man.
What happened?
They were breaking records too. They were breaking records, bro. And that game was $40. It was even cheaper.
But a lot of the times, the big companies, they get the greed going, and then it's like, how can we make more bread?
Yeah.
But then the best part is, they say, how can we make more money? And then they lose money because people are like, I'm not doing that, though. I'm not going to do that, bro.
A game like Power World 2,
I don't want to.
That was free. If you had Game Pass, but you had to spend money, I think, right? To play it on console.
Power World didn't even drop the ball. They haven't done enough updates yet.
No, they did. That's what I'm saying. We're still waiting for the first big update. We haven't got it. You took too long.
Again, it's a smaller dev team, so it makes sense.
I get it.
Right? Take your time.
But when it first came out, it was on fire.
It hit.
Yeah.
It hit.
Indie game.
A lot of the indie games are hitting because people feel the passion. Pokemon needs to take heed and do what Power World did.
Yes.
But they don't want to because guess what? They want the money.
Yeah.
They want the money.
Yeah.
And it's ruining the gaming experience for a lot of gamers, especially for gamers that are fans of these series. Yeah. Assassin's Creed has a huge fan base. You're ruining your games because you want money.
What do you think of Mirage? Even though it was a smaller game,
Mirage was good. I enjoyed Mirage.
Okay.
I really did. Out of all the new Assassin's Creed, that one felt the most Assassin's Creedy.
Okay.
Origins is still probably one of my favorites. It's top 2. Okay. It's Origins and Black Flag are the top.
Black Flag is still my favorite, man. And I haven't played the new one, so I don't know. But
so Origins, out of the newer ones, where they introduced all the new stuff to Assassin's Creed, Origins is the best.
Okay.
Odyssey is fun and Valhalla is fun, but they're not Assassin's Creed games.
Not Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Odyssey is a Greek mythology game. Valhalla is a Norse mythology game. They're not Assassin's Creed. I'll say that I like the games. They're good games. Like I said, they're fun if you like RPG adventure stuff.
Yeah.
They're good games. They're not Assassin's Creed games. Mirage kind of was like my fault. Let me give you, it was supposed to be a DLC. Let me give you an actual Assassin's Creed game. It felt like an Assassin's Creed game. Sneaking around, doing the...
But it was a shorter game, too. Like, I think it wasn't as long. And
it was like 20, 30 hours. Yeah. I 100%ed everything, so it took me about 30. But it was good. It was a fun game. Enjoyable. But yeah, they're ruining their games, man. It sucks. It sucks. I hate seeing it because it's like, I get it. That's what the company may want you to do. But the smaller dev teams are doing it, making their money, and making good projects within their confinements, right? Because it's like, how much can you really do as a smaller team?
Yeah. Now, speaking about ruining games, do you think Kai Cenat is ruining the experience for Minecraft players? Recently, Minecraft put out an update, and Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed played together for, I think, 180 hours. And a fellow streamer who is well known in the community named Ninja, you may know him being as one of the biggest ever to do it and actually put streaming on the map, in my opinion.
Seeing any movement out there.
Yeah. So he has something to say, and he has been saying a lot of things lately as it comes to Kai. And he literally said that they wasted time for entertainment purposes. They could have finished the game, but they wanted to make more money, so they played for longer periods of time. And he compared it to even Tim the Tatman trying to get his first win on Fall Guys, saying that, you're making more money on ad revenue and all that stuff for, extending the gameplay where you can actually do it in a short period of time. And this is not the first time Ninja has said something about Kai, and Kai has had enough. And he literally said, F Ninja.
That was bad.
It was on his stream last night on Thursday night. He had a whole paparazzi and everything. And he was like,
funny, bro.
F Ninja. But Chris, what do you feel about, it feels like Ninja's just being very bitter. It's like he lost a step and people are going to his streams, talking ish to him. What are your thoughts on this?
I just think I don't get why it's always Kai that he does this stuff for, right?
Because maybe he feels like he took his spot as the biggest streamer right now.
I don't know. It could be. I don't really know. Like, obviously, we don't know any. We don't know the motive. Personally,
yeah, we don't know.
Right? It could just be his observation, right? Because I watched the clip where he said it. He didn't seem like he was hating, right?
No, but it's just the undertones. Like, it's just
right. I can see how somebody can take it as hate because it's like, all right, this is like the 4th time you mentioned something with Kai, and it's like, all right, like what's the deal here then?
Yeah.
You know, is your problem with Kai or just with the streaming in general?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be the gimmicky guy anymore. That's not your bag. You're getting older, right?
Yeah.
Because when he was the most popular, he was very gimmicky.
Yeah.
He was doing stuff for
he had the streaming world in the palm of his hand.
I'm saying you got Drake, everywhere. You got bro. They invited you to the New Year's in New York, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. You were like a host
every streamer, every streamer, every content creator. Obviously, we can add extra sauce on things for the content.
Yeah.
Duh. That's what makes people money in the industry.
Yeah.
Duh. You put extra sauce on stuff when you were coming up. One of his first clips was when he was like, "Oh, let me act like these e-girls," and he got up and he started like he poked out his butt. Is that not? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that not something for? That's part of the reason you started blowing up because you were doing not necessarily the gimmicky stuff, but you were doing stuff for stream and adding the extra sauce.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them adding extra sauce? Kai and Speed both have huge fan bases already.
Yeah.
So when they link up, you already know a bunch of people watching. So why not stay together longer?
Yeah.
They did it with Chain Together.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they saw the success of that in the short amount. I think they only did like, what, 2 days of that?
Yeah, I think it might have been just 2 days, yeah. But like the gimmick was great. Chains. They were chained together, literally. It was fun.
And they always do like set pieces, right?
Yeah.
Like, even with the Minecraft one, they have the whole set piece.
It's so creative.
And seeing them get mad and start breaking and stuff was hilarious. Like, they set up...
I Show Speed lose his voice, sound like Mickey Mouse. It was great.
Like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Like, they have... It looks like a production, right? So it's entertainment. It's WWE. Yes. Some may be adding extra sauce. Some may be adding, they over exaggerate, but that's them. Yeah. Right? That's their character. I'm pretty sure they're not like that 24/7, especially Speed. I think Speed is way smarter than he puts off on camera.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. It's an act.
That's his character. It works.
I mean, do we really think Dr. Disrespect walks around with the wig and the mustache and the song? No.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the thing. It's like,
it's a character.
That's their character. But you don't have to comment on it every time.
Yeah.
If you want to do it then. Find somebody to do it with you. Have fun and do it. But it does come off as hate when it's just a consistent, like, all right, Kai did this, Kai, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's not that serious. I could have done this. Stop. Just leave it alone. Do what you do. You're still doing well. Yeah. It's not like Ninja's a bum. I'm not saying. No. You know what I'm saying? Ninja is still, he probably started off a lot of people's streaming career because he showed people that you can be super successful within the streaming industry. So it's like, Ninja, we respect you. We love you. We stop making us losers. It's like Eminem for me.
Ooh, that's interesting.
You feel me?
That's interesting.
We love you. We appreciate what you've done.
Yeah.
Just stay there. Just chill.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be gimmicky no more. It's fine. You've made enough money. You got all the contracts. You signed for like 40 mil with freaking Mixer. And you still got that money. Yeah. You're set for life, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, you don't have to be like the bitter, older streamer that hates on the new up-and-comer successful people. It just looks bad,
What's interesting about this whole thing is that we know Ninja for what he did in the streaming industry for a long time, and he's been consistent. Like, he doesn't switch games, and that's one of the things that he says, like, I'm a 30-year-old guy that plays Fortnite early in the morning, and that's just my content. Well, then if that's your content, don't complain about other people's content and how they're making their money. But I think it's also two people coming to his chat and, kind of like...
It can definitely get annoying.
Yeah, it's a point where
people... You're a bum. You're a bum. You're washed.
They just come and spam his chat. Yeah. So I can see him getting upset over that. But, you can't... I don't think he compares them because he also says, oh, when I broke this record, I was doing this. And when they broke this record, he had Kevin Hart. And it's like... It sounds...
That just sounds like hate.
Yeah, it sounds like hate. It's like...
Like, listen, it's a fact. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He is stating facts. Out. Yeah, but it's just like...
But at the same time, when you broke the record, you were playing Fortnite with Drake and Travis Scott. Stop it.
Yeah.
You're telling me Drake wasn't part of the reason why that joint broke records?
You know what's funny? I didn't know about Ninja until that news broke out.
Stop.
And I think a lot of people too.
It's just, obviously Drake wasn't there in person, but he was on the. Everyone said, "Wait, Drake plays Fortnite? Oh my god!"
All
Fortnite
over the news. Yeah, it was everywhere. Like your local news TV shows were talking about it.
Yeah,
it was everywhere.
That was big news.
Yeah.
Like, wow, Fortnite's breaking the industry down.
Yeah,
streamers hanging out with rappers.
Yeah,
like yo, you played with Drake. Drake's literally at that point.
Yeah,
he still is probably, but the biggest artist.
Yeah, at that point. Yeah. But what
Kai's Travis Scott, who was another one.
Yeah. But what Kai's doing is so different now, where he's collaborating, having these guys sleep over, like having Kevin Hart sleep over in Drewski, like
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Who would have thought?
Not only that,
but Kevin Hart's smart too, because he knows there's like 700,000 people watching.
And not even the Super Bowl gets that. He plays the old man role so well.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I don't know what's going on. What's this? F you, bro. You gifted me 50. Yeah. So like,
it's so good.
I think Kai's successful because he always makes it a production.
Yeah. Smart guy.
Everything he does, whether he's playing a game, whether he's doing, whether he's just chatting.
Yeah.
It's always some type of production.
Yeah.
Right. So like, even with the Souls games.
Yeah, he games
what he's
too.
Doing
It doesn't
with the
just
Souls game
do IRL
with the promo videos.
Oh,
they're literally short films.
Yeah.
He's making short films to promote his stream. And you expect him not to do good?
Yeah. Even when he did the marathon, the 1 month marathon after being banned, then he just went live for a whole month straight.
Right. It's a production. Yeah. He has a whole team. He
has, good. Yeah.
You know, he's utilizing what he has in front of him. And it's entertaining to watch. Yeah. People are gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're mad at people being, entertained by it because it's gimmicky or whatever, then you could be mad at everything. Movies are gimmicky.
Yeah.
WWE's gimmicky. Sports gimmicky. Yeah. Everything's gimmicky, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
That's how you get people to watch. It's all entertainment. Let them be entertaining, man.
And now we're going to entertain you with No Hablo. We have Fresco Official back with some Spanish words for you.
Yes, sir.
Next episode 8, will be the last episode of No Hablo. We're going to have Jovi Verse give us his Spanish words. Hopefully they're not as hard as the last one. Talk about railroad and shit. Who says that word, So anyway, we have Fresco here. Look at this. You can't see it, Chris, but
I can hear it at least.
Yeah, you can hear it. But when you see this clip, when you edit it for something, you're gonna see Fresco like looking real serious. It's so funny. But anyway, let's get into it. Are you ready, Christopher Anthony?
Let's try. Let's see.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
This will help me.
I'm not editing this out.
Did you get lost?
No, I'm not editing this out. I'm not editing this out. Let's stay here.
And I'm already too far, so I'm not gonna record again. So figure it out, Chris or Lou, whoever's gonna read this or whoever's gonna edit this.
It's so lazy.
Figure it out together.
This guy is lazy, man.
Together.
All right, Fresco, hurry up, man. He's like he's looking stuff up. He's looking stuff up.
There's no way
people are watching this or people are listening to it. He's looking something. He wasn't prepared.
There's no way he put this into his whole video. How long is this video?
I can't skip to the end, so I don't know. But right now we're at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Come on, Fresco, speak.
There's no way he's just silent this whole time.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, there you go.
What does difícil mean? Difícil. What does difícil mean?
What does difícil mean?
Is he pronouncing that right?
What do you think it is? Because you're saying, is he pronouncing it right?
I don't know. I feel like it's not D. I think it's de. Like decifil.
Does difícil mean?
Oh, difícil.
What does difícil mean?
I feel like I heard that when I was sitting in the classroom at school. Because they got Spanish. They got Spanish for the 8th grades. I'm gonna go with this. Difficult.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm gonna go with difficult, bro.
Difícil. Wow, that sounds good. But I don't want to say the same thing as you, so I'm gonna say damage.
Damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. Should I write down what we say the answers are
forget?
so we can keep track? Because we always forget, bro. Hold on.
I'm gonna put damage. I'm gonna put damage. You put difícil. You put whatever you put.
I put difficult.
Difficult. I'm writing this down.
We're doing 5, right? We're doing 5 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put damage.
Okay, so 1 difficult. Boom.
All right. And damage. Okay.
My heart is so damaged.
Number 7.
I promise I only got that because they said that in class. If I did get it right.
What does sonreír mean? Sonreír. What does sonreír mean? You have to put in the extra. What does sonreír mean? Sonreír.
Sonreír. Sonreír.
I'm gonna go godson. I don't know.
Godson?
Yeah, like Nas.
I see why you went with that because it says son at the beginning.
Yeah, but I see
where your brain's going.
Yeah.
I see where your brain's going.
It's definitely wrong.
Sonreír. Sunny.
All right, Sunny. Write that down. Here goes the next one.
We definitely got that wrong,
Number
but
8.
whatever.
What does extraño mean?
I feel like I heard that before.
Me too. I feel like I've heard the same thing.
Extraño.
It's gonna bother me.
Extraño.
Like these sound like words, literally, because at my school, I'd be sitting in the classroom with the 8th graders for Spanish.
Extraño. I'm gonna go estate. I know that's not what it is.
Estate?
Yeah, like, a home.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my final answer. Estate. Están río.
Oh, I think I know this one. Extraño. Oh my god, bro.
There's no way we get any of this stuff right.
I think I know this one.
Come on, get it together.
See, so the E doesn't count in this.
The E does not count.
The E doesn't count in this to me.
The E is silent.
That's the Spanish part. Extraño is what's throwing me off. I'm gonna go with, so like with the E's, it's always ends with an O, right? So
SpaghettiOs.
That's a male term, right? The O's is male, the A's
now
is
you're
female.
thinking too much into this, Chris. This
I'm
is not
trying
Who Wants to
win.
Be a Millionaire.
I'm trying to win. All right, I got something.
All right. Freaking guys dissecting every vowel and
I'm gonna go with stranger.
Stranger. All right, write that down, Christopher.
I'm gonna go with stranger.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm gonna go with stranger.
That's 2 that you got. That sounds good.
Honestly, I'm telling you, I heard these words at my school.
I like
bro.
that.
I'm retaining it.
Yeah.
Because of the knowledge. I be paying attention a little key because I'm like, I'm trying to learn a little bit of Spanish.
While I'm here, right?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
All right.
Number
2 more.
9. What does puerta mean? Puerta.
Door.
Door,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
Puerta.
Yeah, the door.
What does?
No,
outside?
Go back. No, go back to what he said. Hold on. I heard something else.
No,
and then he
puerta.
changed it. Play it again. No, play it again. Because I heard
Number
puerta.
9. What does puerta mean?
Let him say it again. Hold on.
Puerta.
That's a different word.
Puerta. What
Puerta.
does puerta mean?
I think that's outside.
Because puerta, right? So I hear puerta.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm gonna go door because I know
that could be door too,
abre la puerta is close the door.
Yeah. I said
but
outside.
I don't know if that's the word he's saying, but door. It has to be that.
Okay.
That one I heard puerta.
Damn, I
so I'm
think
like,
you're
that
doing
has
really
to be
good
it, bro.
today, man. I think you're doing good this episode, bro.
Hey.
My man's been
Maybe I know Spanglish. You feel me?
Yeah, he's been learning a little Spanish off the camera. All right,
Number 10.
Shout out Babel. Nah.
For real, right?
What does audífonos mean?
Dominoes.
Audífonos. What does
Audífonos.
audífonos
I don't know
mean?
this one.
Cell phone.
Audífonos.
I have
Folder.
Okay, write that down. All right.
I don't know that one. I'm just that one was like I didn't have to think about because I really don't. The other ones I'm like I feel like I know.
Yeah. I gotta pull up the other one, which is the answers.
The answers. Okay. Let's see, man. I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm thinking the answers. Hold on, let me put this together for us.
I think I got at least
These
two
are
right.
the answers.
Oh no, shut up, Fresco.
I think I got at least two.
People gotta love.
Now we gotta ask him, bro.
You're gonna love this clip right here, Chris. When you like edit for like a clip, the part I'm at right now, I'm leaving this in the podcast. This right here, you're gonna love it. Here we go. All right, this is the first one.
Number 6. Difícil. Difícil means hard.
Wow.
I'm right then. I had to be right, bro.
He said hard. You didn't say hard.
But difficult is hard.
This could be hard. Like me hitting a wood is
you
hard.
You know what is hard? No, I'm just not. No. I just asked him
that
because
doesn't
he
work.
be cheating. Look at the answer. I texted him. Look.
Difícil.
I'm right. That's a point, chat. I don't care.
That is a half a point. Because hard could be many different things.
That's a point.
Difficult and hard are two different things.
Look, just like hard and difficult means the same thing he just said. Look.
Nah, he's not even using Webster Dictionary.
From the man who said it himself.
Nah.
From the man who said it himself.
Ustedes dos me hacen mi vida difícil.
Why?
I wanted sentences. He gives it in the answers.
Make my life hard. Difícil.
See, yeah, difficult.
Hard.
I'm right. Give me the point.
Half.
Let us know in the comments below if I get the point. Then I'm just half on the point.
Sonríe.
Wait, what?
Sonríe means smile.
Oh, definitely got that right. I put Godson.
What did I say?
I had Godson.
I put Sunny.
Sunny and smile is the same thing either. It's like Sunny makes you smile.
That's not a point. That's not a point. Right.
Whenever I talk to you, I smile. Cada vez que hablo con ustedes, me hacen sonreír.
He should be a Spanish teacher. He should make a
YouTube
channel.
Video.
Yeah. Teaching Spanish. Yeah. Freaking guy.
Sonríe means smile.
All right, this is the third one.
Number
Come
8.
on. Give me it.
Extraño.
Come on.
Extraño means miss.
You missed, Chris. Double bomb. Chris,
What?
you missed. I put a state. What'd you put?
Stranger.
A stranger. Oh, you missed.
Yo te extraño. Yo te extraño. Extraño means miss.
I'm so lost. How do you get an MISS
I don't know.
from
Puerta. ESTRANO?
Door.
Oh, you got that one right.
Okay, so we're right.
Yeah, I said
Let's go. I got my 2
Once
points.
again, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Puerta means door.
Puerta.
Number 10.
I said folder for this one.
Headphones.
Estos son audífonos. Audífonos means headphones.
Oh.
Audífonos.
I said cell phone.
Wow. So I got 2. I got 4 points, chat.
Number 11.
Oh, no more.
Not yet.
That was it. That was the last one.
Let's go.
You did good.
I'm up 2.
Listen, I was surprised on your guesses, but I didn't think that. I mean, hard and difficult, the same thing. I get it in the sentence or like in the idea. You're like hard can mean different things, right?
Yeah.
Like beating a game or certain game could be hard or difficult.
In the sentence he used, it means the same as difficult.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
that's
you
a
get it.
point.
And the door is good too. I should have said door too, but I immediately thought outside because, like you said, close the door. People or Spanish families always say that.
Abre la puerta.
Yeah, or open the door. One of those things.
Open the door.
So, Chris, this is the last time we're going to be able to record on a Friday. So our episodes may be coming out a little bit later, depending on when we record them next.
Nah, we can still do Fridays, man.
How, Sway?
After work.
After work? But this is the thing.
I get out at 2:46. You get out.
Okay, I was going to say, what time you get out? Because I know you'd be doing the after school programs.
No, I'm not doing after school this year.
Okay.
You get out at 2:30.
I get out at 3, but I'll be
yeah. So we could do like 3:30, 4 o'clock episodes. Come on. You know what I'm
so
saying?
Chris, for those that don't know, Chris is a teacher, so he's going back to school. I work at a school, but I'm not a teacher. But we will be able to bring you the content like we normally would. I thought we were gonna have a little bit difficult time doing it. As far as in person, that's where things get a little bit difficult because going to Make Party Movement Studios on our Fridays,
it's tough.
Will probably not work. But I think we're doing great here. We're 7 episodes in. We're gonna be dropping you constant content twice a month, like we promised. So look out for that. This episode a little bit different. We talk about the gaming industry. We talk about streaming. It's not the pop culture kind of thing. I guess streaming is kind of pop culture, but it's not something that everyone can relate to, you know? But next week will be the last week of No Hablo featuring Joviverse. And then after that, we'll see what we do next. Chris, any last words before we go?
No last words. Keep gaming. No. And have fun. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, baby. Stop being so miserable, everybody.
Also, we're streamers. Chris is very close to making partner on YouTube. Make sure you go over to watch his channel. The links are going to be down below. Get him to 3,000 watch hours. Right now, I think you're missing 1,000 or 100 or something like 2,900.
Like less than 100.
Yeah, so go
like
watch
90.
his stuff.
I need 90. I'm not 90. I need
you need 100.
Well, no, I do need 90 more hours.
Yeah,
I'm like
something like that.
I'm at 2,909 or whatever. I need 91 hours.
So Chris he's on his way, man. He's making it. I'm very proud of him. And again, all of our information is going to be down below. So make sure you go ahead and follow us on social media and and also follow us on the Art of Nonsense podcast. We're everywhere as well on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, everywhere. But that's gonna be it for us. And let us out, Chris. I don't want to say goodbye. You're the one that says goodbye.
Until next time, you know the vibes, baby. Kaboom. Yer.